Never fear anything. Always remember Psalm 23:4. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I fear no evil, for you are with me.
Straight down there. Let's get the torch with it, so looks like there's some weirdos waiting for me. Darkness begins. This is Hollingworth Lake. Where is it? Not coming to Sioux Falls. Fantastic reply that. So I brought this up here so it's new, you see. So you get used to it. I think it's a pretty cool device.
Namaste.
Namaste, is that what you said? I'm trying to keep the torch off, for, obviously to help them get in one of them balls. So I'm trying to keep, but again as well, you're the viewer, so I've got to try and show you something.
No.
Well, we have to try. You know what I mean? Because we have to show you exist.
Happy.
Happy. Right. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you're happy. So the fact is, yeah, that there's still activity here, and we just got confirmation that it was Alice Ingham that obviously still lurks this area, and Alice Ingham was, obviously she was a female missionary, and they had a boat named after her in the early 1900s which ran, and not many people know about this area, why Alice Ingham, why Lady Alice was, where the name came from. But that's basically, we've just more or less solved it from numerous videos coming here. So I had a good idea to come here earlier on, so it paid off. It paid off for a number of reasons, because we got ball flashes when I weren't expecting them. Come and leave your voice in this device if you want, so I should be able to hear it, and you can hear it as well. Is that what you want to do? I'll turn the torch off again if you want. There you go, we're back in dark again now. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, we're back in the dark.
Welcome to the Umbrella.
Welcome to this video. So obviously this is a vlog, so I'm going to do a vlog on Hollingworth Lake. For some of the people, that obviously Hollingworth Lake's a big tourist place. It must have like a million not viewers, but a million visitors a year. So just chilling here with my cat. The reason why I'm doing this vlog, obviously, is because I've been on this project for the last two years. So I've been going back up to Hollingworth Lake for the last 2 years to try to understand Hollingworth Lake's history, to understand Hollingworth Lake's past, haven't we? Yeah. And in this time we've captured some fantastic evidence, but I'm going to show you some of the evidence in a minute. But I want to put this point across, yeah, because for me personally, it kind of shocks me, to be honest. It shocks me how Hollingworth Lake, if you said to anybody Hollingworth Lake's haunted, you probably get laughed at, yeah, or something of that demeanour, or nobody would believe you, or whatever. Let's just go with that narrative at the minute. Yeah, let's go with there's no ghosts at Hollingworth Lake, and there's no paranormal activity. Let's just go with our narrative, just to make sure everyone feels safe inside. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to show you some videos, and we're going to see how long this narrative lasts. So we're going to portray this narrative at the minute that you know what I mean. Let's put it all over that. Can you see it? It's up there. It's over there, and it's up there. That ghosts don't exist. Paranormal activity isn't real. Yeah, so can you see it? It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Look, it's even over there. Look, let's have a look. Right, here we go.
Smile. Coffin.
You alright, yeah? It's Lady Alice. She's not around, is she?
Sam.
Sam.
Laughing.
Oh, is that you, yeah? Is that you?
Boat.
Boat? Lady Alice boat, is that what you mean? That one's not working. That's one first time she was a boat, yeah. Two. Three. I've got these devices here and you can come and touch one of them if you want. It'll go off. I've got the book as well if you want to use a book. No, I'm just flew past me now, isn't it?
How?
How? I don't know how. If you come closer, then you can touch these devices if you want, and then I know that you're here. Can't see them, whatever it is. It's not a flyer or anything.
Killed.
Killed. Who got killed? So I just want to go over this clip with you. This is Hollingworth Lake, this, and what you see is a road in the distance and the lights. And what I'm trying to show you is a road, and if there's a car driving down that road, you're going to be able to see whereabouts the car is and whereabouts the road is. If you ever see the light there, just coming into shot there, that's definitely not a car. That is it leaving some kind of red marking, as you've just seen there, kind of red marking as it moves, it just flies across right there, and that's definitely not a car. That. See, after that video, I don't know if you've seen the lights in the sky. I can't really explain that. I don't actually know what that is. I can speculate what that is, but I'm not going to really, because I'm just going to put that out there, and then we're going to start putting some more videos in, and we're going to see how long this narrative lasts. That there's no, like I say, there's no ghouls, there's no ghosts or whatever. There's 68 documented deaths at the lake. This is what people fail to realise. The deaths have come in many different forms, from suicides, from boating accidents, to I think there was a murder there or something, and someone put a body there also. And also back then, I'm sure they used to hang people at the lake at one point or another. We're still trying to get to the nitty gritty of this to see how true this is, and to see if see if we can get anything from the past, basically to say that people were hung here. So a lot of my time at the minute has been spent in one area, as I feel like that's the pocket of activity where I've walked around the lake so many times at night time. So I'll just show you a video of me walking around the lake, trying to find like the source of this activity. And the videos basically, they're not recent. I think they're from 2022. The next video I'm about to show you. And this basically me walking around in the dark aimlessly to try, hopefully, to try and get to the point that I am at now, where I can just go to that point now and start communicating from that point. So I'm going to show you the build-up of me trying to understand Hollingworth Lake, and the amount of times I've been here is absolutely unbelievable. So I'll show you this quick video, and you can see the work in progress it's took for me to get to the assumption that I'm going to make in a minute. Not the assumption, but the evaluation, really.
Fucking shit me right up. What the fuck was all that about? Is that pike or something in the water? What's going on? There's a lot of flapping going on down there. They're obviously spooked. There's some bright flashing going on. What the fuck? What's going on?
Inside.
Inside? Inside what?
Thank you, Basil.
Oh, it's alright, no problem. That's why I came. To help you. And if you're feeling sad, that's why I've come. So we can get you to heaven. Please, I think someone's trapped here.
There is. Close.
There is. I'm gonna go now. My time's up. It's time for me to go.
So having said that, or having shown you that, Hollingworth Lake's a great place for ghost hunting. I just give it a 5-star review basically on Google. If you know what you're doing and you know where you're going, Hollingworth Lake can be absolutely epic. So the tale comes from Lady Alice, really. Lady Alice was a female missionary. I'm doing a video of this on this weekend, so I'll tell you, you'll find out all of it basically. So Lady Alice was a female missionary, and yeah, so that basically Lady Alice was. In fact, I'll show you this video that's going to be in this weekend's video to stop me chatting shit basically. So you're not hearing the same shit twice. So I'll show you this quick video. So with that being said, there's no other Alice really that comes to mind. That it makes sense for me. It makes sense for me that Lady Alice, the boat, yeah, which I asked many times, was Alice Ingham.
There is. All right.
Alice.
Alice. That's what we're after. Are you, Alice? You all right? This is Lady Alice, by the way.
Why are you here?
I've come to speak to you, Lady Alice.
So this is Alice Ingham. She was born 8th of March 1830 in Rochdale, England, to George and Margaret Ingham. Her mother died in 1842. Her father remarried after elementary education. Alice went to work in the cotton mill, after work, which she was... What was that say?
Inside.
Inside? Inside what?
Thank you, Basil.
Google Lady Alice aboard Hollingworth Lake. Here we are. This is exactly what I'm after. Lady Alice's early days are shrouded in mystery. No one quite knows how the boat arrived on the lake. That's a good one actually, 1927. Having served a year in Whitley Bay, since the time that's Lady Alice back in the day. I think she started in 1927, her voyages start, and that's obviously back in there where there's, I think that must be like the 80s by look. Her father died in 1865 after receiving advice from encouragement from a Franciscan priest and a Passionist nun. She started a small religious and charitable organisation of women in 1871. As the community grew, she opened a second shop nearby in John Street. I didn't know about that. In 1878, Herbert Vaughan, then the Bishop of Salford, suggested that Ingham's group take on domestic duties at St Joseph's Foreign Missionary College in Mill Hill, London. Also, some of the women preferred to continue with their local welfare work, the shops were sold and the group moved to London. The move would eventually provide the opportunity for sisters themselves to become missionaries. Hopefully, in the future, we're going to do, obviously, I Look for Alice Ingham, it's going to be called, and it's just basically where I'll go back to the lake and start with a better script this time, and start asking for Alice and start asking, you know, are you Alice Ingham?
Basil, I'm here.
Oh shit, are you? No way. Are you where, Lady Alice? Yeah.
Really it. Alice Ingham, Lady Alice. I'm sure we'll find out in the future. So Lady Alice was she was a female missionary, like I mentioned, and there was other female missionaries or other females that was in Rochdale, basically that Rochdale acknowledged. Because they're that far behind, they kind of get forgotten about. Well, one of them's Gracie Fields, yeah. We can't forget about Gracie Fields for what she did for Rochdale. She was a massive, massive influential figure in Rochdale's past, yeah. So we're talking about Alice Ingham as well. Alice Ingham, there's an Alice Ingham Court, by the way, that's in Rochdale. So that was obviously was named after her also. And this is the evidence that's coming to light. And you can just type it on Google, Alice Ingham Court, it'll come up. So obviously they named the court after her, someone where you live, like a street, which is really good. They named a boat after her, which is absolutely fantastic, for some of the things that she did. Now, I was researching Alice Ingham, and I used to work at a school called Alice Ingham as a teacher, so I'm heavily invested in this story, in this storyline, personally and professionally, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I've been coming here for donkeys, so I can go up to the lake now, yeah, take anybody to the lake, yeah, and I'd only be there half an hour, and seriously, I'd be able to get my point across with them, but I like going on my own. I don't like taking people with me because it makes it look weak, basically. You just look weak when you're going with someone, and I'm just getting the time back that I've spent with another YouTuber, where I've been spending 5 months with them, to try and teach them how to become a YouTuber and to try to, you know, show them what paranormal activity is about. That's finished now, so I'll be on my own now, you know, and be looking to stay on my own, because I hate going around with people, and that 5 months taught me a lot about myself, and it taught me, you know, I really shouldn't be investing my time in others, really, and I should be listening more to God and what God wants, because that's really my purpose in life, is to listen to the Heavenly Father and see what He wants. Now, when I say stuff like that, people will laugh and mock, you know, shit like that. Of course they will. Of course they will, because they fucking, you know what I mean, they don't know it. So I'm going to show you this video now, yeah, that backs up what I said, just kind of about God, really, and about what I've just mentioned about the Heavenly Father. So I'll let you with this video again. It's at the lake again. So we're still on topic. I am branched off, obviously, because we're talking about God here. But here's this quick video to back up what I've just said. Oh, we've got mappings in already and torch flashes already. That could be the pole, but I highly doubt it. No, I don't think it is. And I'm getting Morse code on the torch.
Be careful, God.
God, that's good, isn't it? Thank you, God. It is a bit slippy. So maybe the heavens are watching over me. Who knows? So it's not far now. Literally, it's about less than 100 yards. So I could have slipped and died. Well, I could have slipped in an accident and watch what happens. Oh shit! Nearly got on the arse there. Thanks, God. So I can only describe as an unknown force holding me up. What does it do here? How you doing, pal? You alright? Yeah, man. That's Watkins, are you here? I'm just in a dark shadow, man. So,
Having said that, that was me out on the lake at God knows what time it was. It was icy, and you know, it was dangerous. If you slip, bang your head on the ice, no one's coming out because it's too cold, and you're probably gonna have some serious injuries. You know what I mean? If you go in at that, I really shouldn't be walking up the middle of the path anyway. You know what I mean? That was pretty stupid, to be honest. But you know, I was told, be careful. God, as you just seen. So anyway, going back to the point, there are unmarked graves at Hollingworth Lake from some soldiers that died. I think for the 18th century or whatever it was. I'll see if I can pick out some pictures for you. I know exactly about that area, and I know what that area brings when it comes to activity. It doesn't bring the best activity, but even so, you know, it only takes a full moon. Hollingworth Lake's great on a full moon. You go up there, you start ghost hunting on a full moon. It's absolutely epic, I think, anyway. If you've got someone that knows what they're doing and they know the storyline and they know the background, someone like me that could just take someone to the lake and show them, you could just show them basically the history of the lake. And I think it's, to be honest, it's shrouded in mystery, Hollingworth Lake, especially at the beginning. And this is what a lot of people fail to realise. You know, they just go up there for a nice walk, and why shouldn't they? You know, have a bag of chips and some ice cream or whatever. And that's what's great about going to Hollingworth Lake in the day. It provides so much to do. You know, as far as walking and all that kind of stuff. There was also. In fact, yeah, I'll tell you another thing as well about Hollingworth Lake. The point that I was going to, what led me to that point, it was making children cry. Yeah, so I got wind of it that children used to cry going past this point, and if someone said that to me, I'd be like, yeah, whatever. And this is the dumbness of men not taking shit like this serious. I don't want to say the dumbness of men, but when someone tells you something and you're not believing it, and last week I've had a lot of men that want to believe what they want to believe, and that's fine. You know what I mean? But they're enticing the conversation with me. I'm not enticing the conversation with them. So when I tell them my opinion, they don't like it. You know what I mean? They'll start some kind of argument or whatever. So this is basically, I don't want to use the word dumbness of men. It was kind of a wrong pronoun, that. But what I'm trying to say is there's lack of belief in men. Yeah, so you tell a dude something, yeah, and I've met 50-50 of these guys where some of them will believe it and some of them won't. And then when you start pushing the guys that don't believe, they don't like it. So they become really pretty childish, if you ask me, and then they start, with a childish narrative. So I've seen this in person and online. I'd love to get these people that don't believe, and they can come with me for a night, and let's see how long they last. Now, usually when I say this to the people, they instant want to hide behind someone else or whatever. They don't want to come with me alone. Now, I have had people that have come with me alone, and they've had a really good experience. But I don't want to go off topic now because I started with Hollingworth Lake, so I'm going to stay on Hollingworth Lake. But sometimes it branches off. So back to the lake, yeah. So obviously, like I say, the reason why I think they used to hang people there is because there's like a sign at the it's a visitor centre actually. And it looks like a hanging place where they used to hang people. So that'll be good for me to go back to try and understand and get to this point, start asking questions about, did they used to hang people? If they hung people there, my evidence is very limited, so I don't want to start saying that they did hang people. I'm assuming that they hung people, I'm not quite sure. But I'd love some historians from Rochdale to come out and start either, saying something. They either did or they didn't. Now, you always get one that's not even a historian, and they'll try and tell you, what's what. That's part of being a YouTuber. You always get your spectators that think that they know more than you, or they might know more than me. But the fact is, like, all that information does help. But you always get the people that have they just want some kind of relevance. Which is fine. Again, another part of being a YouTuber. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit you with another video from the lake, just so you know, like, some of the research that I've done, some of the time that I've spent at the lake. And yeah, so basically this vlog is just basically about raising information about the paranormal activity of the lake, about some of the spirits that lurk the lake. Obviously Dr. Watkins was had a wife as well called Elizabeth Watkins. They obviously was looking to move into this bungalow. This bungalow never got finished, and then obviously Dr. Watkins and Elizabeth Watkins, I think they passed away without the bungalow being made. And you can look at this on the MEN. It's just type it in Lost Bungalow, Hollingworth Lake, or whatever. It'll come up, and you can read about it. And it'll tell you about Elizabeth and Dr. Watkins. And I've spoken to Dr. Watkins more than once. and we don't really get on. Obviously, if I start going there and asking for Dr. Watkins, I'll get a reply, or I'll get a reaction. You know what I mean? Last time, there was a time actually, I won't say last time, but there was a time where I got scratched on my neck. Yeah, so obviously, you know, I don't like doing that because I'm not enticing scratching on my neck. I don't really like it, to be honest, and it's not something I'm imagining by any means. And it, you know, when you get scratched on your neck, you know about it. It's like a pain inside the skin, yeah, not on the outside. When I get scratched, it's on the inside of my skin, and I feel it underneath my skin, like 3 finger marks, yeah. And it's hard to prove, yeah. And this is a bad thing. People just take the piss out of that, and it's like, well, fucking mate, if you want to go up there and start asking for Dr. Watkins, yeah, feel free, and we'll see what happens to you. And hopefully nothing happens to you, yeah. But yeah, this is the thing. I'm hoping that's all past now, you know what I mean? But if there's people out there that want to doubt that, I'll try to entice that for them so they can experience it for themselves, you know. But I have not had anything recently, which is great. I kind of understand what to say now in certain areas, what will give me the best kind of reaction as far as evidence goes. Yeah, so basically this is what this vlog's about. It's about Hollingworth Lake. So I'll leave you with another video on the lakes if I've got any left, but I've got plenty of videos on the lake, but yeah.
This is what's really interesting now is when I get Millie Goose flickers and nothing's coming through the box. This video is about an area that was making children cry when I went to this area, and obviously I went back. No, it stopped. You stood by that finger then? The box? Was that you? The bin? Didn't you at the bin?
Thank you, Basil.
It's alright, no problem. That's why I came. To help you. Because sometimes you have things that do things to certain people or children, and it's hard to work out. In fact, people won't even believe it when you mention it because it makes it look like, you know, you're using fear tactics. But these are truth tactics, to be honest. So I think whatever negative stuff it is gone. And it could be because of the temperature. Who makes people cry here? I've got my reader here.
Closed.
Closed. What's closed?
Bless.
Bless. Thank you. I'll probably go off because it's near my phone. Right, there's nothing real to shout and scream about anymore. Like it used to be.
Yes.
There is? Alright.
Alice.
Alice. That's what we're after. Hi Alice, you alright? This is Lady Alice, by the way.
Why are you here?
I've come to speak to you, Lady Alice.
Finish.
Finished? Yeah, I'm finished. I have to go now, Alice. It's too cold. I'll speak to you again soon, yeah? I know you're always here anyway, so... And obviously Lady Alice was a boat. Why didn't they name a boat after you? What did you do? Anyway.
I'm trying.
Are you trying? I see.
Doomed.
Doomed.
So the lake wasn't always called Hollingworth Lake. It was called something else. I can't remember the exact name, but if you go to the visitor centre, it'll tell you. There's like an information board. It tells you all about it. So Hollingworth Lake is fantastic in a day to go. There's so much to do. There's obviously a pub. There's obviously a pub nearby. There's 2 pubs nearby. Obviously, you had like what's called the old fishing. It's called something else now. I forgot what it's called. And then you've got the as you walk down the beach. Yeah. There's food and all that you can get over there. It's a great place to go. What's even better for me is It's open 24/7, so you can go to Hollingworth Lake whenever you want. You know what I mean? Just because darkness falls ain't going to stop you. There's no gates. There's nothing to stop you from going in. You could just go in and see what evidence you can capture. There's many different spots that you can go to. There's many different spots where I've gone to and caught great evidence. Hollingworth Lake is a great place that I'll keep going back to carry on doing research because it's such a fantastic place. And I'm trying to raise awareness. Basically, it's a great place to go for ghost hunting or for that kind of nature, especially when darkness falls. So I'm not going to talk too long because I really don't need to, but the reason why I'm doing this vlog now is because I've got a video dropping this weekend. I think it's Saturday, and it's called The Ghost of Lady Alice. It's only on that for half an hour because that's how long it took me. It don't take me long when I go to somewhere that I've been before. I don't really think people want to watch videos at 55-minute long. It's more half an hour, and this is where people can understand more, basically, of Hollingworth Lake. Now, what's really good is I've been using the yes or no recently, which is called Paravox, and that's giving me a 100% success rate on questions and answers. It's not coming out randomly where it just says yes or no where I'm in the middle of a sentence. It's actually waiting, the timing's right, and it says yes or no, basically, and I'll ask a question, which gives me confirmation of certain things. So another place as well that's coming back into light is Queen's Park Road, which is in Harewood. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about Queen's Park Road, but I will be doing a video there soon, and it'll be, basically, I want some people to be chatting shit, basically, first. I want to capture them on camera saying some bullshit that it's not haunted or whatever, and then I'll just plough through their beliefs, because that's what I kind of enjoy to do, is to show the doubt is wrong. So I'm not going to say too much about that. I'll just do that when I'm ready to do that. But I'm waiting for another incident. There was one incident this year, where someone went to jump off, and I think they were stopped. I think there was concerns of the welfare of a woman, I think. Yeah, again, we've got a trend of women coming to that bridge. There's also men come to that bridge as well, but this is going to be done in a separate vlog because I'm talking about Hollingworth Lake now, so I want to try and stay on track of Hollingworth Lake. So we've nearly finished the Hollingworth Lake vlog. So I've got nothing bad to say about Hollingworth Lake. I think it's a great place to go, and I absolutely love going there. It doesn't take me long to go there whatsoever, and I always get a spooky do usually when I go. It's another place to go, best on a full moon. There's loads of ghost stories I've got from Hollingworth Lake, so I'm going to finish this vlog now. It's just a warm-up vlog basically for this weekend's video. As we obviously get back into the night mode and start the night campaign again. And we, don't we? Yeah? Anyway, so anyway, I'm going to end the video now. And, it's just a quick vlog from me. Like I said, about Hollingworth Lake. Expect some content up coming in the next 3 months on Queen's Park Road, which is in Harewood, like I mentioned. And I'll go right into the depths of this because it needs some coverage. But equally, there's only been one incident this year, which is great news. That bridge is just too much of a hot spot for people wanting to end their life. And if you're from Harewood, you'll know what I mean. And these incidents, something has to be done basically about these incidents. Something has to be done to try and minimise the threat on life, basically, because it's too much. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you more about that when I've got a lot of information basically to do a vlog. So I can't wait to show you all about that and show you the truth about what's going on at Queen's Park Bridge. So that's it really from me. I'm going to end the video now. So I also wanted to state that on my YouTube channel I'm really struggling at the minute. It's almost like I'm doing a video for dead air, although there are still people watching, which is great. So maybe I need to do some more vlogs because this usually gets me some traction when I do vlogs and start giving videos and information about certain areas that I've been to. So I've almost been a paranormal researcher for 3 years now. So I just wanted to show you something as well. So I wanted to tell you a story actually before I go. So I'm not going to go too much into it because I don't want to start putting people, into the light or whatever. But it's not common knowledge at all. This. If you look for me on Google, you won't find it. But you won't find, that I have an MBE basically, and that's it there. It's in obviously my case. I'll take out the case. I'm not here to blag about this or show that I've got an ego, but some people don't believe that I have an MBE. But it's right there. You can have a quick look what it says. If the camera zooms in, it's not zooming in at the minute. But basically, yeah, that's it. Basically, that's my MBE. So I was 2018 MBE award winner. And some people that don't think that I am an MBE, I don't brag about it. I'm not on Google, and there's a reason why I'm not on Google. You're not going to find Basil Brush MBE on Google. So we'll try and see if you can see that a little bit more. No. Anyway, I could show you closer up, but basically I could do a vlog on that on my MBE, but I don't think anyone's interested. I personally don't want to do one, but if there's enough if there's enough interest, I will do one. I'll talk about my MBE. But this is about Hollingworth Lake, and this is where I can shut some people down that don't believe that I've got an MBE, and but this really, they're always going to get fucking dickheads really that think they know best. And that's it really. I'm not really one to have an ego about that, or to run around saying I've got an MBE, because I really don't. But the reason why I'm showing you this is because you need an MBE to show you've got credibility when you do this kind of topic or this type of content. So the simple fact is, lots of people don't believe in it or whatever, but for me that's off the Queen Elizabeth II, which is the longest reigning monarch in English history, and that has to be recognised. So that basically means I represent UK sovereignty. But again, there'll be people out there, I don't give a fuck what you represent, pal, I don't give a fuck about you, and that's absolutely fine. But the point I'm trying to get across is, when it comes to darkness, the devil, angels, demons, the lot of it all that kind of stuff, the supernatural, the paranormal, there has to be people in that field, that have got pure credibility, that don't talk fucking bullshit and they tell the fucking truth. So basically that I want to show my subscribers that are the people that are watching that I do have an MBE, but it's not something that I brag about. Every now and again I'll bring it up, and it's just to shut the people down that don't believe. But yeah, basically that's me. 2018 MBE holder. I'm very dark about this, and this is why it's hard to find out that I'm not an MBE holder, and people want to believe in whatever they want to believe, and that's absolutely fine. I want to believe in the truth, and I want to believe in God. And I shouldn't be chastised for that. I shouldn't be diminished by that, and I shouldn't be judged for that by any means. There's people that don't believe in God, that they seek out people that believe in God and they hate them. I don't know why they hate them, but it's obviously a work of the devil. So that doesn't sound right, does it? I don't know why they hate him, but it's work of the devil. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, this is how the devil gets at religious people. He'll use people to attack religious faith, such as we'll use the word the Jewish faith, because I understand sometimes the Jews get attacked, and there's no reason for them to get attacked. They're quite peaceful people. I could go on and start talking about other topics, but I want to try and end this video now about Hollingworth Lake, so trying to go off topic now, because I think I've finished everything what I'm going to say. So I'm going to wait this last video on Hollingworth Lake. If you like this vlog and you want me to talk more about Hollingworth Lake, I will. But personally, in my heart, I don't think anyone's interested, and that's absolutely fine. But if something happens at the lake, this content's already been made beforehand, and this is the thing about Hollingworth Lake. It does pop up sometimes, some dark things happen at the lake, and there's a good reason for it. So anyway, I'm going to end my video now. Nice watching, and I'll see you soon. Who is it? Is it Alice Ingham? Is that your name? Because I'm thinking you're Alice Ingham. And all you got to do is just tell me yes or no if you're Alice Ingham. You know who Alice Ingham is?
Disrespectful.
I'm sorry. No, I'm trying to understand. Yeah, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm trying to understand who Alice Ingham is, and if they named the boat after Lady Alice, and if it's the same person. So I'm not being disrespectful. Yes. It is. Right. That's it. That's all I was after. Thank you. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just trying to find it out. You know what I mean?